Praise the Lord, everyone. Thank you for tuning in with Dr. Leisha, the preacher. Okay. Oh, my Lord. I feel led to get this off my chest and release. It's not something that I just carry around or anything, but I do realize that I haven't shared this on my channel. Not this. To be honest, I didn't want to. I really didn't want to. It's that piece of the puzzle of my life that I guess I wanted to just hold it in my hand. I didn't want to search the pile of millions of puzzle pieces to look for it and find its place in the puzzle. I've just been kind of holding it in my hand. I realized that one of the reasons of many, one of the many reasons why I am no longer in a relationship with anyone. Pray to Most High to remove the desire. I'm afraid of men. I am so afraid of men. I just am. I'm afraid. I don't feel safe around men. I just don't. So I'm glad. I'm so glad that they don't want me anymore. I'm so glad. It's more of a blessing to me than it is a curse. It's more of a blessing. I'm finally free. Men don't want me anymore. I mean, any man will bust a nut in anything. I'm not talking about, sex. I'm talking about they don't want me, guys. I mean, like me. And the moment I realized that, like 2 years ago, I was able to really just look in the face. I mean, like look in straight into the face of men. Look in the mirror at myself And I realized that they don't want me. And you know what? I was like, okay, now I can really do something with myself now. You know what I'm saying? Now that I'm not limited to sex, now that I'm not limited to their opinion of me, now that I don't have to serve them, like now that I don't depend on them, now that they've released me, I'm at liberty. I'm at liberty. I mean, I've never experienced liberty before. I had no idea what it was or what it felt like, or I'd never even imagined it, to be honest. I assumed that I would have to serve men on their terms until the day I died. I just assumed that. But I realized that when my first marriage ended, I mean, the final ending was a punch in my face. I got punched in the face by my husband, the father of my children, someone that I cared for deeply. I accepted him completely for who he was. I didn't even try to change really anything about him. I was just so amazed that there was nothing to change. I didn't even try to change his bad side. I let his bad side fully bloom, just like I let his good side fully bloom. As much as that one punch to my face hurt my spirit, I also give it credit today. The same one punch. A punch can last for a long time, y'all. One punch can last a long time. It can take away your title. I just watched two women fight recently for some type of championship, for a title. One punch can take a person's title down. So that one punch hurt back then in ways that I couldn't express. I mean, like, I didn't have words. I had heard about it happening to other women. I had actually seen it, you know, and it's always on TV and stuff like that. Not so much back then as it is now, but, you know, I was well conditioned in life to be abused, to be hit. But until it actually happened to you, you just have knowledge of it with zero understanding. So, what that one punch did, though, that day was let me know that I could never be with him ever again. Even though on this channel, you guys hear me speak about, you know, a family business that we started. I speak highly of him. He's a veteran and, how I had to, pray him back home from war. He was in Desert Storm. All that stuff is still true and hang on the wall. Two things can happen at the same time. A man can be wonderful at a lot of things and equally horrible, at a lot of things too. And the number one reason why I could never ever be with him again is because of that punch in the face. I was raised that, I'll just say, a man will hit you one time. He could kill you the next. A man that can hit you can kill you, period. But yet, the law said that he had visitation rights, so I had to send my children to him anyway, you know. And because I ain't no scaredy cat and I ain't no punk, I was raised tough. I was raised tough. Remember, I'm the girl from age 5 to 11, those 6 years of my life who had to juggle three uncles. I'm tough, y'all. So his punch in the face didn't scare me because, you know, I don't know how to punch back. I know how to shoot a gun. I know how to, physically, I know how to do some things to defend myself. Can a man kill me? Yes. This was a Marine. He fought in a war. He was a Marine. That man could kill me in ways that I don't even know. You know what I'm saying? So I knew the military sent him home fucked up. I knew it, and that's how I knew I couldn't stay married to him. But I don't believe in leaving a man behind, or, you can't just keep a soldier down or anything, kick him while he down. No. I made sure we used his VA loan, whatever he came back with, which wasn't much. We used it. We used that VA loan and got him a home. And we started a business because he really couldn't work for nobody else. They sent him home so messed up he couldn't work for nobody else. He should be having full medical benefits until he died. And so should I. Because I was pregnant with our first child when they took him away. We were both in our last semester of college. Again, I'm not trying to. You all always hear me talk about his good side. Today I'm talking about the punch in the face. That punch in the face didn't scare me off because I couldn't fight back physically. Physically, yeah, I can get a man back. Y'all know I wanted to say the N word so bad. And I'm not even the kind of woman that usually talk that way. But when the spirit in me take over, you know, it'll have me say some stuff and do some stuff. Most High helps me wiggle my way out of a lot of stuff. And yeah, sometimes he do let the N word come out of my mouth. And sometimes I'm the one that be like, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so I knew this man could kill me. And could I kill him too? Yeah. Anybody can kill somebody. Anybody can kill somebody. But for me, the real challenge was to help him live. Make sure that Marine is always suited up and booted up in this world on his best and worst day. And so that punch in the face that day was a vow that I would never lay down with a man, have sex with a man that can do that to me. Now, sex is just an isolated thing. That's it. I didn't withhold much else, though. We had children to raise, we had girls to toughen up in this world. So I remarried, and I remarried quick to someone that I believe would at least never physically hurt me, like punch me in the face. He did everything else. He did everything else, though. But that second husband of 25 years, he never physically fought me. But I let him get away with everything else, which is just as bad. Just as bad. But today, I'm extending and stretching that punch from over 30 years ago. And I'm not just talking trash. It actually went to court. He actually had to do time. It's public record. And the second woman, the home wrecker, the one that interfered with our marriage, life already had fucked us over. But then here's this woman in the middle of all that, still married this man and had kids in my home. I'm like, wow. So, but I'm glad because, he needed love. He needed someone there. He's the kind of person that always gonna have women there. Always, always, always. It don't matter how bad a man is, what his issues are. There's always some woman somewhere to love on him, to try to help him. That's just how life is, guys. That's just how it works. There's nothing for us to be mad about, none of that. Even my second husband, this woman here, it don't matter what this man has done to me and my kids. It don't matter. She want him. She want him. She got him. And she married to him. It don't matter what a man do, how bad he is. It don't matter. There's gonna be somebody out there that want him. Every woman know this, and we share our stories for each other. We have to keep talking. We got to keep sharing these stories so that whatever woman have them next can know what medicines she need in her cabinet. She gonna need some bandages, some Tylenol, some codeine number threes, whatever. Whatever gloves she gonna need to have laced up on her hands. She need to know what boots to wear, what guns to keep. She gonna need to know. She gonna be with him. It's her assignment. But let her know. Let her know what's going on. So she can discern. It may save her life, her kid's life. You never know. So a lot of women are running from broken situations. They're running from broken homes. So whatever this man is going through, he's here for me right now. It's better than what I'm coming from. So that's why I don't put my mouth on, you know, too many women like that because I know the other side. So I'm extending that punch today and I'm applying it to all men. One man's punch is being stretched over like a blanket over all men right now in my life because I need to heal. I need to get my story out. I need to take full advantage of the liberty of being unwanted by men, you know. Now, I want myself. I think I'm beautiful. I think aging is natural and wonderful. I do. I do. I do. But I know I live in a world that has no appreciation for me, who think that I'm just a piece of shit that should be in the trash, in a landfill. And I get it. I accept it. That's how the world viewed me, and I'm good with it. It don't bother me one bit. It empowers me to look after me even the more, even the more. I'm so glad I'm not an old woman chasing after men. I'm so glad I'm not. Going from one man to the next, just using me and abusing me, knowing that they don't want me. You know what I mean? Just being a old toy, old chew toy. I don't want to be an old chew toy. I don't mind being old. I don't mind being old, but I don't want to be a chew toy. That's the part I don't want. I'm done. I don't want to be a sugar mama. I don't want to be the unwanted wife that's cheated on all the time. I don't want to do that anymore. I'm done. Retired. Um, you know, I like being able to look in the mirror and smile at myself. You know, I got raisin titties and I'm happy. I love raisins and prunes and all the fruits, plums, peaches, all that. You know what I'm saying? You know, mhm. I remember telling this one guy, it's so funny. I said, well, I'm old now, so my when I lay down, my titties roll over, and well, maybe not so much roll over because they're more like raisins now, but I'm like, I was just like letting him know, look, I'm old, so if you prefer them young ones, you know, I was young. I remember what that was like, and I enjoyed them. I enjoyed my young titties, y'all. I did. I had a great time with my young titties. But I got old titties now, and I'm cool with old titties. I'm okay. It's y'all that's not okay. It's you that's not okay with the old raisin titties that roll off to the side. It's y'all that's not okay with it. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. I like looking in the mirror. I love being naked. I'm a nudist. I be on nudist beaches and nude resorts with my old 55-year-old behind in the sun, in the hot tub, drinking fancy drinks. Well, I wouldn't say fancy drinks, just fun drinks, with umbrellas and cherries in them. And whatever I tell them to mix up, they do it. I'm all in the swimming pool with my leg extensions, hopping from one side to the other, people clapping for me. Old raising titties hopping everywhere, you know what I mean? While I'm jumping across the pool naked. I mean, like, I learned how to take the rejections of life, the punches of life, and love myself, treat myself good, take myself to nice restaurants, order what I want, you know. I take myself to the new resorts and show my own naked. You see how Kanye West show his wife off to the world? He's proud of his wife. This is my wife. This is what I got, y'all. What he do for his wife, I do for me. I don't need no man to parade me and show me off. I do it myself. All by myself. I love it. I can't even beg or pay a man to treat me the way Kanye West is treated. I want to be treated like West's wife. Yes. Yes. Kanye, show your wife off the way you want to. Yes. If you proud of her, this is what you got, whatever, do it. This woman is having the time of her life. They're trying to make her some type of victim. This woman is not a victim. She found a man that's willing to protect her as she be herself. I can't find such a man. She's blessed. She's blessed to have a man that gives her security and protection while she run around naked if that's what she want to do. And it's almost like Kanye dare a motherfucker to do something about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna use the N word, y'all. I like niggas like that. I'm just saying, I do. I do. I like bold niggas. I like kings. I like alpha males, men that are fearless and just, look, this is my world too. And I'm doing it my way. I'm just saying. So anyway, I'm able to stretch that punch over decades to protect myself now. I don't want to be bothered with nobody. Just so I can enjoy my own self. Take care of me. Cook when I want to cook, when I'm hungry. I'm not cheating on myself in no way. And people may say, well, you do too much for your kids and grandkids. Well, they are a part of me. They came out of my body. So I cannot love myself too much. I can't. I can't love myself too much. I can't. It's impossible. It's just so much here. I like doing my own nails. I like doing my own hair. Now, do I go get this stuff done sometimes? Yeah. I like being pampered too. But I like caring for myself. I like looking in the mirror. I have mirrors all through my house. I'm the kind of person, when I have a first floor house, like, okay, if I have like more than one level to my home, right now I don't. I have one level. So I have to have like curtains up and stuff. Ugh. I hate having curtains up on the first floor of my home. On the second floor, okay, yeah, where the bedrooms are, people have the right to privacy. I get that. But I could live in a glass house, a see-through, transparent home, being naked and happy and with cameras everywhere, and I'd be just fine. Me personally, but I don't live alone, so I can't do that. But I have lived in homes where our entire first floor did not have windows. I mean, it had windows, but didn't have curtains and blinds and stuff. You could watch me cooking in my kitchen and I can see my kids in my backyard playing. And then I can take two steps over and look out the patio doors with no blinds up and see my kids. I want to see my kids. Anywhere I want to be able to walk all the way around my house and see my kids anywhere. Whether I'm doing laundry, cooking, whatever, I want to see them. And I want them to see me in the house at any time. Even the bathroom window didn't have a curtain, but it had you know how you can buy your window where it's manufactured to where you can't see in, but you can see out, kind of thing. You can see in. I mean, yeah, no one can see in my bathroom, but you can see out the bathroom window. But I didn't want no curtains and blinds, and even in the bathroom on the first floor. My privacy is inward, but everything else about me is to be seen. And you're like, well, you're not showing your face now. Well, I just don't feel like it. This is different. I have 5,000 videos on here, guys. There's a bunch of them showing my face, a bunch of them. But going live, I don't always feel like brushing my teeth. I don't always feel like, checking the sleepy in my eyes and the stuff that make people comfortable looking at you on TV. I don't care about makeup. I don't care about my nappy edges. I don't care. I don't do um I don't care. I like my natural edges. I love my natural hair, but I love colorful hair too. So yeah, you gonna see me wear fake hair because it's just fun. No other way to put it. But my natural braids are intact, and my hair is shoulder length. What, 3 years ago? I cut my hair off. Yeah, I went pretty much bald like 3 or 4 years ago, something like that. And on my birthday was my freedom hair, the day of my divorce hearing. Yeah. And so, but my hair is down to my shoulders now, you know. So my hair grows really fast, even though I'm old. But even if my hair, a lot of women say their hair kind of stopped growing in their 50s. It doesn't like. And so, yeah, that's what I was expecting. I was expecting to just have naturally short hair, but it just continued to grow anyway. I was like, okay, well, I'll just deal with it. But I don't see myself cutting it anymore. I don't. I'm just gonna let it grow, and however long it just get. I mean, I've had my hair like when I was a little girl. Um, well, like let's say through high school. I would say through high school. Through high school, my hair was like, halfway down my back. Um, and I was keeping my ends trimmed and everything, but it was halfway down my back. And at the top, I kept it real short at the top. It was like a hairstyle back in the 80s where it was like real short at the top, and then you let the back grow as long as it could grow. So mine's was like halfway down my back, and then the top was really, really short, you know. And that was a cute style on me. I really like that style. Yeah. But anyway, so now I just like it braided. Just wash it, oil it, and braid it. Wash, oil, and braid. And then just, put wigs on, put on a little synthetic braid or whatever. You know, Sometimes I just don't have nothing on there. Nothing at all for months. Just depends on how I feel. You know, Sometimes I want to get my nails done, but I'll go months and months with just me keeping them clipped and clean. You know, I'm not good at the cuticle stuff, but as long as my fingernails are trimmed and, not snagging on stuff, I'm cool. You know, so I'm taking advantage of being older now, being unwanted, being considered ugly, just black and worthy to be dead kind of stuff, worth leaving. I'm taking advantage of it, you know? Something about being punched in the face just knocked the sex right off you. you know, right out of you. A punch in the face will knock the sex right out of you. So that's kind of like what I'm doing. And I realized that. And I said, let me go ahead and make a video about it. And people may say, that's wrong. Well, it's true. Nothing to lie about. But it just goes to show that just because something's in the past doesn't mean it doesn't apply today. This is kind of a sad story, but I know how to take negative energy and make it positive. That punch is still it's still working. It's keeping me safe right now. It caused harm at that time. You know, I had a black eye and my nose was all, you know, fucked up. But today, I don't want no man touching me. Today is keeping me safe. Today is protecting our daughters. Ain't no man coming in out of this house. Not because of me. Ain't no man coming in out of here. My daughters are safe with me. They ain't got to worry about no man in my life stealing their girlfriends no more. They ain't got to worry about no man in my life going behind my back, marrying them behind my back. They ain't got to worry about no man in my life hurting us like that because of me. Never again. And my grandsons, I got 7 grandsons. They can come up in here and be the man that they need to be. They ain't competing with no man in my home. Not their granddaddy, not their daddy, nobody. When my kids come to my house, my grandkids come to my house, this is our home. And if something break, we pay to get it fixed. Most of the stuff I know how to do myself. I've been a homeowner since I was 22 years old. And my granddaddy had all kind of rental properties. And I was one of his rent collectors. And I used to hand him tools to fix stuff. And he knew how to work on cars. And he trained me to know how to listen to a car and know what's wrong. I didn't have to get my hands dirty. But I know how to, you know, make sure me and my kids got a home and a car. My granddaddy taught me, and then my stepdaddy, he had his own auto shop. The entire time, I was being raised by my stepfather. He had his own auto shop with his name on it outside. So, and I'm training up my grandsons to be the men that God is calling them to be. And they got their own daddies in their life. I'm thankful that all 7 of my grandsons have between the 7 of them, they got 2 dads. 2 dads. And then I have 1 granddaughter. So, we good over here. I don't need what I need a man for. What? To tell me I'm ugly, tell me I'm old, and just leave me for some whatever. No more. I did that for 32 years. I'm done, guys. I'm done. My two husbands made sure that I'm not going to get out here and be made a fool of. I don't want to be an old woman running behind men. I'd rather be an old woman in nude resorts letting everybody go, hey girl, you go girl. They be, every time I go to the new resort, I shut it down, y'all, because I know how to dance. So when it comes to in the evening and we wear our little costumes and, go to the dance part. Oh, guys, okay. I be having some fun, okay? And I've even had guys come to me and say, well, like black guys, come to me, it don't matter what age, even the young ones, they be like 30 years old to my mom. You ain't gotta do all that. I'm like, why not? I'm just saying. But he out there living his best life trying to discourage me. Boy, bye. I do me. I paid a lot of money to be able to dance like this. And I paid a lot of money for my kids to be dancers. I paid a lot of money for them to be athletes. I paid my way to do whatever I want to do when I'm on vacation. Unless a man is paying my complete vacation bill, be quiet and leave me alone when I'm on vacation. Especially if you turn around doing what I'm doing. You want the attention and then trying to discourage me. So what? Boy, bye. But anyway, yeah, anything negative in my life can be converted to something positive. Everything worked together for my good. Until more people live that way. I'm not saying live like me because my life was crazy. No, if you can avoid living like me, please avoid it. But in your own life, wherever you have quote unquote negative energy, charge that sucker up. Because what they say, two negatives make a positive. Get you some positivity out of your negativity. Get some. Just like that one lady, the black lady over in Pakistan, y'all. She over there trying to get her a 19-year-old, right? Get her some land and some a dowry or whatever. I ain't mad at her, right? So she go over there. It didn't work out. She took that negativity and she started charging up some stuff over there. And I heard she walked away with a bag. I heard she got 100 grand, possibly more, and I think they're gonna, cooperate with, getting her back and all that. I'm like, wow. That don't mean they can't take it back later, but I'm just saying, wow. Again, taking something negative and figuring out something. She been there for months and she eating, sleeping somewhere, doing something. So, so that's my crazy punch in the face story and how we all recovered from it and doing better today. Not perfect, but better. You know. All right, guys, that's it. 'Cause I be talking crazy, I know, but it's true stuff. My life is crazy and true, just like yours. If you take a closer look at your life, you gonna be like, yeah, my life is kind of crazy, but it's true. It's true to you and to the people around you that are your witnesses. I have lots of witnesses to what I'm talking about. Lots. Okay, guys, you all be blessed. I'm done rambling about this. I love you all. Tell your story. Tell your story. Why not? And I would love for the people that I'm talking about, referring to, or whatever, to get a channel and let's grow together. Make books together and, share our stories. Hey, let's make this work. Why not? Click like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, please. Share my videos. I have 5,000 videos. Don't let this be your only video that you watch. Catch up, guys. 5,000 videos on here. Catch up. Find out what this crazy lady is all about. Why not? I'm not monetized on here. I'm not monetized on any social media. I prefer donations, actually. Actually. Now, when I get to the point where I can be monetized, I could be at that point now, and I don't even know. I don't think so, though. I don't think so. But who knows? I'm not really checking like that. I'm just having fun out here for the most part. It feels liberating to just be able to finally just speak freely. That's one thing about when men divorce you, ladies, and leave you for the next woman or whatever. It just gives you something to talk about. Something to talk about. If you don't have a gag order or, no disclosure or something like that, then talk. Why not? If you got the receipts and can prove everything you're saying, why not? How can it be defamation of character if I got proof? Anyway, my PayPal, Cash App, $ Dr. Leisha the Preacher. Thank you all so much for your support, watching my videos, listening to me, sharing them, liking, subscribing. I'm at like 2.22 thousand subscribers, guys. I'm like, wow, where are these people coming from? It's not like 100,000 people or anything yet, but I'm like, well, where did 2,200 people come from? I'm thankful. You know, I'm more than just some old, ugly lady that nobody wants. You know, there's people who actually don't mind listening to what I got to say. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. You know, and for those of you who actually hit up my Cash App and my PayPal, I'm like, especially thank you to you. Yeah, because I got to get prepared for when my alimony stops. So I'm preparing for that. And you can help me if you want to. If you don't, it's okay. Everything works together for my good. You all be blessed. Bye.